What's up, YouTube? It's Anthony Castillo with you guys. So, I wanted to make a second video. Well, kind of a second video, but kind of whatever. But this one is called Spiritual Acceptance. Okay? Many of you kind of already know what that is, right? So, when we think about radical acceptance, I kind of like this term called extravagant acceptance. But aside from that, there's lots of different other therapies out there. There's this acceptance. I forgot the acronym, but there's this type of acceptance therapy that many people come to a point in their lives that they learn to accept themselves as who they are, right? They learn to genuinely understand that whoever they are and whatever capabilities, whatever limitations that they can only get to is who they are as a person, right? And that's probably the most attracting thing that a person can accept in themselves when they are, honest, when they're genuinely honest and saying, you know what, I accept me as a person and I'm fine with my current circumstances or my own set of limitations or beliefs. But I wanted to add a layer to this one because obviously my channel is spiritual, right? Spirituality. It has to do a lot with recognizing that liminal spaces, transitions, and understanding ourselves with the universe has to do a lot with various concepts that are intertwined together. But this one specifically is about spiritual acceptance, right? So how do we come to a point in our lives where, aside from all the doctrine, all of the loud noises out there with religion, or loud voices of chronic, tomorrow's another doctrine, right? For me, I went to a Catholic school. The whole Catholic school completely got shut down. I went to a Christian university, and they have a lot of problems, it's all in the news. I'm not going to get into it, but clearly the reason why I try to make this one very relevant is because spiritual acceptance is learning to be genuinely accepting of who you are as a person, right? So you accept yourself spiritually. Because when the universe recognizes that a person has come to a point in their lives that they're acceptant of who they are as a person, the universe no longer has to find a competing way of trying to find unison with the person's heart, right? The person has already come to a point in their lives that they've accepted all parts of who they are. I mean, obviously we're going to have, we brush our teeth, in the morning. If you go to the gym, you're exercising, okay? But all of that stuff is like second layer, right? It's all second layer. But the first layer is internal, right? Like the other talk I talked about, follow your heart. Once you come to a point of spiritual acceptance, you no longer have to compete to strive for acceptance, because you've already come to the point of spiritual acceptance within yourself. And that's it. So that being said, guys, I really wanted to make this one very, very relevant and congruent, because as we evolve and as I get more, in tune with different concepts, and we can just kind of work with a lot of that integrative work, it's important that we just find these simple words and simple terms that help us understand our place and time with the universe. So peace and blessings and safety to you guys, and also good karma to all of you guys, because I think that's one thing we also need a lot, is we need good karma. And I mean really good karma for everyone, but some of you out there are I'm not gonna get into it. So remember to subscribe, and I will catch you next one.